Yeah. So I was in therapy, and my therapist was telling me, through my healing journey, is to grieve the person you thought, like, just grieve the person you were, quote unquote, in love with at that time, not the person you seeing now. This is who they are now, but grieve the person that they once were, even though it was a deceived move, even though it was never real, even though they love bombed you. Just receive it, understand, like, I did love a person, but this person died and does no longer exist. Yes, they're still alive. You still get to see them, but the version that you fell in love with is gone. It no longer exists. Okay? That, and sometimes you would catch yourself saying like, oh, I miss them, I love them. All of that is normal because your mind, your heart is still not up here with your brain. It's like they're trying to catch up with each other. It's perfectly normal to say those things. It's also personal when you say it to them. Don't feel like, oh God, I do have to talk to my therapist about that. Cause I say, oh fuck, crap, I should have done that. Okay, um, it's okay because we learn, we live, and we learn. It's all right. Some people can't be themselves, so they have to put on a fake ass show for you. They have to deceive you and love bomb you and do all of these things that a good man probably would do or a good woman would probably do, just to turn around and turn into a monster that you can't even recognize. And that's unfortunate. Is terrible. I don't believe that a good person can be like that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. You can't be a good person and then turn to a monster and then where I can't recognize you anymore. And then sometimes I have to understand too, like, let somebody else deal with, the victim playing, the gaslighting, the manipulation, the abuse, the cheating, all the mommy issues, the daddy issues is always somebody else's fault, not mine. Let somebody else deal with that. Because at some point in time, you thought what you prayed for or wrote in your journal or manifested came to life. But sometimes I realize too that the enemy play with our mental, and the enemy play with our emotions. And sometimes when we are in our least vulnerable state, when our guard is down, this is where we start attracting things that we should not be involved with. Now you are in a situation where now you have kids with somebody that's not, you got kids, got a co-parent. I got to do all these things. Like, I wouldn't be here if you didn't deceive me. I wouldn't be here if you didn't trick me. You've been you. But it's all right. We live and we learn. Don't feel bad for loving somebody you once knew. It's okay to grieve it. They're deceiving people, not you.